I was able to be part of the Leadership Springfield class of 27, best class yet. And it was just a wonderful experience for me.
We are the class of 43, we before me, just a little plug there, but we have went through our cohort last year, and there have been several times already throughout this year that we've kind of came back together as a class and had interactions, whether that be full group interactions or some of us meeting for coffee or happy hour or some of those items.
And now, years later, after I've been out of Leadership Springfield, I was fortunate enough, CoxHealth sent a group of leaders to the Biz 417 Think Summit. And I looked around the room, I looked at the speakers, and I looked at a lot of the participants, and I was so proud to see so many leaders in the audience and on stage who were part of my Class 30 wonderful Leadership Springfield class. And it just makes me so proud to see how these individuals are investing their time and talent into our community.
So I went through this program over a decade ago, and I still reflect on this as one of the most influential programs that I've gone through in my career to really be able to understand our community in a meaningful way and also build the connections amongst our community.
We have people that are revitalized and interested in what's happening in our community, was interested to what's happening from a Leadership Springfield stance, but ultimately just continuing to grow professionally and personally through the process.
I pride myself on being a connector, and I love now that when someone asks me a question, I can reflect back on those individuals that I met in my Leadership Springfield class and say, I know someone in that area.
And it's open doors, things that, again, you wouldn't have thought of from the standpoint of organizations that we either work with or have worked with or may work with. We're a big client of CU, for instance, so somebody from CU was involved in our group, and there's days that I picked up the phone and said, hey, we're having a problem, and it just makes that conversation easier.
If you looked at Leadership Springfield's mission statement right alongside CoxHealth's mission statement, the common thread between those two would be community. Both of our organizations really serve our community and believe that when we can get better as our own individual institutions, that we're also making our community better as well.
CoxHealth is so proud to be a sponsor of Leadership Springfield because of the wonderful connection to the community it allows all of us to make. Each of you as individual professionals taking the time out of your important days to be able to connect to one another and also to connect the important topics of our community. So thank you for taking the time to be part of Leadership Springfield, and thank you for the investment you're making in our community.